Hey guys, it's Tanisha Coffee, aka the Lofty Entrepreneur here. And right now I want to show you about one of my favorite tools. You guys know, if you keep up with me, I love using video in my marketing and to reach out to people whenever I can. I just feel like it helps you to be more connected, to the person that you're reaching out to and them to connect with you faster than they might would if you just send just a text-based email or, if they're on your website and they're just reading text versus hearing from you. So I am working on incorporating this more into my business, but I do use it from time to time, and I can definitely see, the benefits of using this as um, part of your business, especially if you are looking to have an enhanced connection with people on social media, but you also want to generate leads. This is a really great tool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we are on the website for VideoAsk. And there are other programs, other services out that are similar to this in the sense that they do allow for video marketing. You can put a widget on your website and those types of things. What I like about this specifically is, yes, it can be embedded in email. Yes, you can send it, as messages on like a Facebook Messenger kind of thing. Probably on LinkedIn. I haven't tried it there, but probably there as well. So I do really love those features, but what I like most is that it's conditional. So whereas most times they just allow you to send video, like a single video with a single piece of information and maybe a single ask in it, this allows you to almost do kind of like a content tree and kind of have a quasi, conversation with people by using the videos. So the way it works is basically you create your initial video and then you have some sort of question or you give the viewer options. Excuse me. And so when you give them options, when they choose one of those options, that can send them to a next video in the series. So you can imagine how you could definitely use this as like an indoctrination campaign to potentially vet people, as far as, how serious are or where they are in the buying process if you're working this for lead generation. So it's a great tool. I will say on this one, I believe I am just on just the starter plan. I always like to show people, what they can do without having to be, all in on tools. And then, you can level up as you choose to do so. And so I'm taking you to the interface just to kind of show you, some things here. So right here, if I want to create a new video ask, I'm going to click right here and I title it, and I'm just going to call this a testing. Okay. Now, right here, again, this is often used for lead generation. So, one of the things, if you're doing that, obviously you want to ask for the customer's details, right? So I'm going to just leave that particular one on, and I'm going to click Create Video Ask. Now, as soon as you do that, it's going to give you options for how you want to record it. If you already have a video on your computer, you can upload it here. If you have videos you've previously recorded and maybe you want to use them in a different way, you can click on this. If I wanted to do a screen share video, I could do it here. Or if I just want to record something live, you can do it here. Now, there are time limits, particularly if you are, on one of the free or lower plans. So you do want to pay attention to those. But honestly, remember, this is meant to be quick communication, right? This is not meant to be like an all-out webinar. You could use this to maybe invite somebody to your webinar, right? Or to sign up. Use it for those types of purposes, not so much to deliver that full-on content. So your videos on here shouldn't be, super duper long. Just think about what would you put in an email, but instead of typing an email, do a quick video for them to help with the personalization. All right. So if I were to click here, and I really don't know how this is going to work out since I have the headphones on, if the audio really comes through, but you'll see by action, what's happening. So in this particular case, I would hit the webcam and it fires up. And then it's going to give me the option. I'm using a green screen behind me right now. So you can't use green screen with this, but it's giving you the option to go ahead and then record a video. So I could hit record right here. And I would just going to do a quick countdown. And I'd say, hey, this is a test of how you begin to use VideoAsk. If you like what you're seeing and you want to know more about this, reach out to me and I'm happy to share, right? So then I hit, it does. Like what you're seeing and you want to know more about this, reach out to me and I'm happy to share, right? All right, so if I like it, I can hit yes, and now it'll be added to my video campaign, right? So then I can go ahead and if I wanted to type some text over the video, I could do that here. I typically don't do that, but if I wanted to, I could. All right, let's put that there. Watch this. As you see here, as soon as I do that, it gives you some options. So, you know, you can change the size right there. You could, right now it automatically puts dark in the background so the text can be readable. So that's on there. You could choose to maybe fit the video to screen, however you wanted to do that. But I'm going to put these back the way they were. All right, we're going to take that off. All right, so I'm going to just skip it. So then it's going to take me to the next screen and it's going to give me some options. So right here, right now, it's showing you a preview of what this would look like. So if I were to send somebody to this to someone right now, they would have the option to respond back to me via video, recording a video themselves, sending an audio message, or simply typing a text message. And the reason that they have those options is because over here, I have all of them turned on. If I only want people to be able to respond via video, I can click those off and now, boom, they only have the option to record an answer. I wouldn't recommend doing that as people have different comfort levels, but you definitely could, you know, choose one of your options, right? So I'm going to go ahead and turn those back on. Here with the time limit on video, you can choose to do this. This is partially because, again, you have, at least on the lower plans, a limited amount of time. So if you're sending this out to like 100 people and you only have, you know, 100 minutes per month, you know, for people to respond, then you're going to run out of, you know, space very quickly. Okay. If I want a different type of question, right? So this is an open-ended, so that's why they have these options. But look, I have all of these choices for things that I can have them do. So for instance, what I was talking about earlier about having a conditional kind of series of videos and using it for lead generation, you would choose this option, multiple choice. So first choice would be, you know, learn more, right? And then I might choose a second choice about book and appointment, right? So those could be the two choices that I have. Now, so you do have some options here, whether you want to enable, you know, whether they can choose both options, whether they have to choose one. You can choose to delay the interaction. So meaning once they select one, you can make it take, you know, a couple seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, you know, before that next video pops up. It's up to you. And then right here, I have collecting data, collecting contact details. That was in that first screen where I decided to collect the details of, you know, what's going on. So I'm collecting people's information. All right. So I'm going to leave it with these two choices. Let's go to the video. So we could type this as intro. All right. We'll say test intro. All right. So now this video has a name. Now, if I went here, I have some options for things that I could do for my video. So you see how this, you can see how it looks. If I wanted to switch it out for a different video, I could do that. If I needed to trim the video, I could do that. It's generating the frames. So this is not an editing program. So it's not meant to be like, you know, super precise. I would recommend making edits before you know, brought it in here if you're uploading a video, or if you are doing a recorded video, then just re-record and get it right. All right. You can add options for closed captioning. And as you can see, it literally transcribed what I was saying in the video. So if you have the closed captioning on, then you would want to go through and, you know, actually your thing and you want to know more about this, reach out to me and I'm happy to share. So it captures what you have. You can tweak what shows on screen if you choose to do so. So there's that option. If you wanted to add some notes to it, you could do there. That's more for you. And if you want to download the video, you could do it there. So you have some options, okay? Now let's look at the logic part, because this is where I want it, where this really comes into play as far as like the lead generation. So say that you want it, so like if they choose option A, right now, all it's going to do is send them to the end of the video. But that's not what you want. That's not what you want to do. So right now, that's what it's doing. You could send them to a certain URL. So like if they chose to learn more, you could totally send them to another video off VideoAsk if you didn't want to do anything else with them. Or you could keep them on VideoAsk. Right now, it's going to the end screen. Okay, so I'm going to hit advanced logic, and I could add a new condition. So if I click here, now it's like, so when they select answer, so if they select answer A, then it's going to jump to something else. So right now it's to the end screen. So what I have to do is I would have to add another video to this in order to give them. So if they want to learn more about something, I literally could give them something to learn more about in the next video, go ahead and tell them that message. And then I could ask them, you know, hey, would you like to book an appointment on that video? And then the same thing. So right now it's if they choose A, then it's going to jump to this one. All right. So if I hit done, now I have another step in here. So right now, I still have to connect this. But now, so this is choosing where it's going to jump to. So if they choose A, it's going to jump to this video now. And again, I have the ability to record a video, but say I wanted to choose one from my library this time. We're going to just choose this one. All right. And I would hit continue. Same, it gives the same information here. It would preview it, but I'm not going to allow the preview to go through. I do want it to load to make sure it does right. All right, so now the video is there. So now on this one, again, I have the options. So on the second video, if I wanted to send them to my calendar, you know, because at the end of the video, maybe I said, hey, ask this question, would you like to download the lead magnet? I could do this. So now a button will appear and I could say download your freebie, right? So if they wanted to learn more, I would have told them whatever more they wanted to learn in the video. And now I've got the download their freebie button. Okay. It's not going to collect data on this step. And you hit done. Now, some of these, I will say that some of these options, again, it depends on the level that you have, the level package that you have of what all you can do. Now, so right now, if they choose A, it's going to jump to video 2. Let's go to this one. So that video is currently untitled. So now we're going to add another step because we have to do something. Right now, if they choose B, it's just going to go to the end screen. So let's choose another step. Again, I'm just going to choose one from my video library. I'm going to choose that one and continue. We're going to skip all that. There's no need to do it. All right, so now I have the same options here. So this one, say I wanted to send them to my calendar if they choose to do this. Calendar. Okay. Oh, that's my calendar link. Calendly.com/. Okay, so if I were wanting to send them to my calendar link, now I have it in here. And look, my calendar pops up right there on the screen for them to be able to choose an appointment. That's pretty hot when it comes to lead generation, right? Okay, so now I could tie those as video. I could say book an appointment. You know, I could say more how it works and book an appointment, right? So that's really for me. So now I have the videos. So now what happens is if I, right now this is connected. So if it goes from here, then they will go here right now. But I can also choose to make this video go there. So now if you see here, what happens is I can make it go from this initial video. They can choose option A, they'll get sent to this, but then I can also choose, as it's currently set, for them to either click the button or go ahead and go to this last option. So they get the abilities to still get to this option regardless. Or if they choose B, it'll send them directly to this video. So as you can see, it can be, you know, pretty useful. And obviously these steps can go on and on. You really can create like a logic tree that takes people on the journey that they want to be on. So it can be very, very useful, especially if you're creating lead magnets. So, you know, something that you can do is you can actually post this as like a social media post. So you have the video, that's the basic, you know, information, but then you can, you know, once they click on it to, you know, actually see the video, it's going to take them through this process. So imagine how, you know, wonderfully that could work. You know, if you have active social, you know, people click on things to get leads. So I just want to kind of show you guys some of this. I'm not taking you, you know, a super deep dive. There's lots more that you can see, but it's a fairly intuitive, you know, database. They do have database software, I'm sorry, to utilize. They do have some templates in here, depending on what you want to do. If you're trying to just do contact forms, lead generations, welcome people, look, applications, like there's so many uses. I use these for testimonials as well. So that's a great way to ask for testimonials, right? And then you have your account settings here. So, you know, if you want to be changing some of your colors and things of that, that's all in this section. So it's a pretty cool tool to use. I recommend that you go check it out, give it a try in your business, and let me know how it works. All right, guys, this is Tanisha Coffee, aka the Lofty Entrepreneur here. Thanks for joining me for this. If you want help with your marketing strategy, then reach out to me. You can connect with me at www.theloftyentrepreneur.com/discovery call. Till next time, guys. Bye.